she's not working again.
Is your mic on?
What? You're joking.
Is your microphone on?
They're off.
Oh, happy Thursday, children of the lawn.
Children of the lawn.
Oh.
Children.
They're telling Michael that his new shirt is a babe magnet. Whoa.
Wow. You gotta have a lot of babes stuck to you as you go down. Be sure to video that.
Well, Michael loves it, so there's that.
Yeah, I saw the pictures. It looked great.
It did. It looked really great.
It looked really great.
It really did. Fit him perfectly.
Did?
I like the jeans with the holes in them with it.
Mhm.
Perfect. Very rock and roll.
Very rock and roll.
Yeah.
It's always rock and roll.
Yeah.
So, yeah, this is going to be an interesting show. You have anything else you want to discuss before I jump into my deep end of... No, not that. No, not those things. Anything else that we're...
Well, I have my rock and roll questions, but that'll be with Angus
Yeah,
here.
you got to have that with Angus.
What?
We did start watching a new series, though.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know how much you guys are into racing, but...
They're not.
They used to be.
They're into PBS.
Well, then it's not on PBS. It's the 24 Hours of Le Mans, and
It's on Freevee.
on Freevee. Who would have thought?
We love Freevee now.
We do. We do. I feel like we're doing an ad or something for them.
It's kind of like we were when we first got Roku. It's on Roku. That's who we have to hit them up to sponsor us. I'm telling you.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah.
Does anybody have Roku? Somebody does in there, right? Who had Roku?
Laurie Richardson.
Aha. So let's see. What else could there possibly be? Did I mention January 12th last night?
No, because I don't think.
Well, I said the date, though.
I don't know. Maybe you did.
Maybe I did.
Yeah, because I was in the shower and you were screaming for me and I didn't hear you, and that was right before the show.
No, on the show.
Oh yeah, I like Tubi too.
Okay, let's start again. January 12th, Rock and Roll Show and Tell live, right here in Fort Myers. All of the things, yes. Do I have a
Where
count
would
for
that be, Steve?
Yeah, where is that thing? Where? Oh, it would be at the Sidney and Byrne Davis Arts Center,
Whoa.
right here.
Where the Vernon Kelton band played the Roy Orbison
That's right.
Experiment.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
And yeah, no. So I'm looking forward to that. I mean, it's going to be the show, but it'll be live. It'll also be in Florida in January.
Yeah.
Which, you know.
So if any of you people want to get away
So
from this now.
yeah, man. I mean, it's only 6 months away, but I'm putting together a good show for you. So I hope you can make it.
I have never known you to put together a bad show.
No, but this is going to be different. It's different. Not that. Thank you, my darling. Thank you. But this will be different. It's going to be totally multimedia, part live, part well. It's like the show, only more. And I'm excited about it because now all of a sudden, you know, and I tell you about the musician thing, and you get to when I was in my 30s or 40s or even later, I couldn't imagine myself not being in a situation, excuse me, where I was playing every day. I couldn't imagine what life would be like where I wouldn't play for a week at a time or 2 weeks at a time or 3 weeks at a time. And it's just amazing how things happen and why they happen and so on and so forth. And the one thing that I've found over the years about doing different things, you know, if you go skiing every season and you take a season off, then when you go skiing again, all of a sudden you've got like new legs and there's this whole nice new thing that happens. It becomes fresh again. Well, that happens with music. At least it happens with me and music. Not that I have had that many breaks in my life, but when I have had them, when people have blown themselves up or otherwise been incapacitated, I couldn't imagine what it would be like to do that. And now this is what it is. This is what it's become. And it wasn't even a choice. I didn't have a choice. COVID came. I was in the middle. 2019, 18 and 19 was devoted, in my mind, obviously still doing the TV music and all that, but more devoted to the fashion line and the art. And COVID had other plans. And you know, the truth of the matter is it really wouldn't have mattered. Even if I had a full calendar for 2020 of whatever, just Robin Zander band for it all would have stopped. And it would have, it upset a lot of people, that COVID thing.
Well,
but
everything for a reason.
Looks like we're on the other side of it. And
now there's leprosy.
Yeah, you guys want to get some leprosy now?
I thought that went away like in the Stone Age.
Yeah, didn't you guys get the leprosy vaccine?
I mean, what the hell is that about? And of course, it's in Florida.
Well, you know, we have one of everything, at least one of everything.
Kitty didn't get the notification this evening about the show. Kitty, I think maybe you have to go to Steve's fan page and can they be friends on your fan page?
I don't know.
Well, that's where he puts them.
That sucks that you don't get that, Kitty, because you are very important to we're very important to the room.
Yeah.
To the house, to the party, to the partay.
To the partay.
So yeah, so anyway, like I'm just, in my mind, I've been trying to imagine what the next X amount of time of music or creativity, you know, artistic, whatever. I've been trying to imagine what that would be. And I've tried a few things here and there, you know, to see if I could get them to stick in my mind. And of course, you know, I still have the Roy Orbison thing, which is going to be down here again in April.
Woo!
I should probably tell those guys before I go tell on everybody else. I think Kevin knows. Anyway.
I know he knows.
And yeah, I know he knows.
Mhm.
And so, but this is like a whole new direction for me. It's I love to tell the stories. I love to share. And really, what it's about is I think of myself as being a very lucky person on a million levels. I mean, that's what I wrote the song "Lucky One" about. Anytime I hear myself complaining, I remember that I really am in the 1% of the 1% of people. Just all of us, just by being here in a free country. But we're not going there. And to do what you love every day, it's not without a price. It's not like I dance around. Well, that's true. I do dance around like an idiot, but not all day. Just like right before the show, right after the show.
Yeah.
So, what?
Yeah, when he knows he's going to entertain.
Oh, well, it's
The rest of the day, it's like crab apple.
Oh, what? Crab apple?
Yes, it's like Mr. Crab.
What did I do to you today? Crab
I'm
apple.
just kidding, Steve.
Can you even imagine me being crab apple?
Yeah. See, they only know you for this hour out of a day. They don't know.
So you're gonna do your own TED Talk?
24 hours. Well, we all get crabby once in a while, don't we? We do.
Not you, honey.
I have a very sharp
She's got a weapon. She's got a freaking weapon over there. It's a letter opener, but it's scary. It's still scary. Because.
Oh, wait. Gail says, we don't believe that, Lori, that you could be crabby.
Well, let me tell you what.
I said I was just kidding.
She said she was just kidding.
And Sue said we all get irritated. So, well, we're all human.
Really? Even me? Oh, yeah, I'm telling you. I got to tell you what. Her faces are like the absolute best faces in the world, and I'm going to do a show on them.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am. At some point, I'm doing a show on the faces.
Yeah, and you'll have this.
And they just, the weirdest part about it is she makes this one face like, but she does it with her glasses on, and it's like one of the cutest things you ever want to see. It's like, I don't know, it's like a hedgehog getting ready to attack you or something. It's like, oh,
it's my reading glasses. I need reading glasses.
But it's.
Angus is watching the show.
Angus, what the? Angus?
I don't know, Angus. You're gonna freaking.
Jesus,
you're
man,
gonna get it next.
I'll tell you what. It took me a long time to put this show together today. Angus.
Yeah, Angus.
I think I got to revoke his theme song if we don't see him in here pretty quick. I think
he's going to say,
I thought I was supposed to wait till quarter after. He's going to get a new theme song.
Yeah. One that sounds like a clown's theme song.
Actually, you're going to get to hear Angus play tonight.
Oh, come on, Remy.
Oh, yeah, come on. You know how to get under there.
Come on.
Just lift up the hatch and climb up the little ladder.
Good boy.
Don't let any radioactivity in here. Oh, there's a radioactive tail.
Oh, we just had a thunderstorm and he's been under the bed.
Yeah.
But he decided to join the party.
Yeah, so he's joining the party.
That's right.
That's our boy.
Uh-huh.
So, Angus, I'll tell you what the show is, because if I wait for Angus, it might never happen.
It's like watching grass grow, although the grass here grows faster than.
Well, if you remember last week, I broke down the words and the music and how I created whatever that track was, and I kind of like doing that, and I have a lot of different tracks that I could do it with. Today's track was challenging because there are no lyrics to it yet. And this was, if you remember, when we first started out, the Pass the Peas project, right? And I said I would send somebody a drum part and they would send it back to me or whatever. And it was kind of like a game of telephone. And a couple of times, 4 or 5 times out of all the times that I did it, I got just killer stuff back from guys that I've never even been in the same room with. I mean, that's
including Angus. You had never been in
including
the same
Angus,
room with him then.
including Angus. And
Not
Angus,
until,
he was one of the first ones. I think this song was one of the first ones that we did, and we did it with Angus.
First time you were in a room with Angus was March 24th when they played at Sidney and Byrne Davis Art Center in Fort Myers.
Mm-hmm. So what's the incubation period for leprosy?
I don't know. That's a weird one. Oh, I know what happened.
What?
Someone hit our mailbox.
Oh.
We go out to get the mail. Well, actually, we go to put the recycle and garbage out last night. Steve gets one thing. We're on wheels, you know, and Remy comes out and we roll into the street. And I see something on the ground that I had put in the mailbox for the mailman because I had a package for him to pick up. And I'm like, what is that? And then Steve noticed that the pole is like
the mailbox was a little
bit, like almost,
and I'm thinking to
all the way
myself,
falling over.
Is it Halloween? What's going on here?
And it's a sturdy pole. Metal
It's a
pole.
sturdy, yeah. I mean, and the truth is, our old mailbox, the mailbox that was here when we bought the house, the wood on the thing started to rot out.
So we put a new.
That got hit too, though, didn't it?
Yeah. But Steve like cemented this.
So yeah, I dug a hole and got some cement and.
As I used to say, cemented it in.
Cement, yeah, cement. Like a cement pond.
Mm-hmm.
So I cemented it in.
Yes, he cemented it in.
And I'm telling you, yesterday it's like hanging.
So we
like
said,
this.
we came running in and we looked. We said, did the mailman do that? And we looked at our video.
Yeah, we have, so we can play back that particular camera
and we found the culprit.
We found the culprit.
It was an accident.
It was, yes. It was
not
very much of an accident.
Destruction. It was a yard truck.
Yeah, it was. It was a yard truck. It was a substantial truck, and then they had a trailer behind them for all their stuff. So God knows what was in there, the lawn mowers and all that.
And they backed up.
Yeah, they backed up for some reason.
Right into our mailbox. And we called the company. Steve sent them a video of it, and they came out today, and they're going to bring us a new mailbox, and they're going to install it. Boom.
So there you go.
So Mercury must not be in retrograde.
If it is, it's.
I'll tell you who is in retrograde. Angus.
Now that was really loud.
What was really loud?
Hey, did I interrupt something?
What?
Did I interrupt anything?
You interrupted
The flow of the
us, Sam. Where the
universe
fuck are you for the past 10 minutes?
Besides that, it's fine.
Wait. Guess what's back?
What's back?
Guess what's back on the market and they're being made again.
Opera.
Yodels.
No, you ready for this?
Preludes.
I'm very excited.
What is that?
Oh, wow.
Yep, they're back.
What is that?
It's a sun. It's a 100-watt head and a 200-watt head.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that lion shit. 65 watts.
Oh boy.
Your guitar head with KT88 tube power state.
Okay, all right.
Retrograde, does Venus go into retrograde? I thought Mercury was the only one.
Ooh, they all go into retrograde.
No.
Yeah. Then as soon as they get out of rehab.
Angus,
What?
we have been waiting for you because we have something. It's a party tonight.
Yeah, well, there's a celebration.
It's Gail's dog's 12th birthday.
Oh,
Happy birthday, Kaylee!
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday!
To you. Come on, sing with me.
Happy birthday
to you.
Happy birthday. Woman, you only one singing it. Kayla, Kaylee. Happy birthday to you.
Remy,
Okay,
you
we
need to
raised
sing, you
that, didn't
dog. Hey, Steve,
What?
make that dog sing.
He's in the jungle.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Big Finish. Happy birthday,
dear Kaylee.
I'm getting the paw.
Happy birthday to you. And look how cute she is. She looks like she has one of those
Yeah.
aprons on, like they wore in the 50s. She's so cute.
She's kidding. She's
So
out
happy
cook.
birthday, Kaylee, and
Yes.
many, many more.
12 years old. Go get him.
Yeah, girl, you're looking good.
Wow. Yes, I met Kaylee. Down in Fort Myers.
See,
she
we
was at
did
the
not have the privilege
hotel.
of meeting
That's
Kaylee,
right.
but listen, everything in its good time.
She's
Yeah.
very cute.
I told them about the show on January 12th.
Oh, you know what? It's Fran's birthday on the 12th.
You just realized
Too
that?
bad.
No, right after I hung up with her, I was like, oh, no, that's good. That's good.
Oh, it's great. Well, are you
It
kidding?
is great.
What's the celebration for? This is about a party, man.
Oh,
What-
yeah, this is going to be great.
Party at Steve's house.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Danny's gonna want to do that.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah. I got to tell you what I had to go through to get this show to do what it's supposed to do. I would have been better off doing it from the studio. If you saw, I wonder if I can show you.
because you got to do it in sections.
I think I can. Hang on. Wait. Can I? It has to be over there. No, I don't know.
I don't know, but he's been working on it.
It's what a frickin' pain in the
And
ass.
we knew we had to sing to Kaylee.
Okay,
And
so
I
here's
got some
this.
questions, but those can wait till next week.
Oh, they don't have to wait till next week. I don't know how to show it to you. It's like I have you know how you have to have an input for every piece of audio that you have when you have
Yes.
different videos. Well, I broke this thing down. This is actually, and I might as well just start this part of the show. I broke this down. This is Watts New.
Yeah.
Okay, WATTSNEW, Watts New. And so I broke it down into all the tracks. I have the track. In fact, let me go into it, and we might as well just start because it's freaking insane. Okay. Where are you? Okay, you're over there. Okay. So I have the original drum track. All right. So for the folks at home,
Yeah.
do is I would go into my recording studio and I would put up a rhythm track, percussion, right? And you'll hear it in the beginning of this track. I would put up a percussion track. Now, why do I have to? Anyway, I'll get it to start over. Oh, that's why. Okay. I would put up a percussion track and I would play to it. No bass, no melody, no anything. And it sounds like this. This is what it sounds like. That's the time. So this is what I would send, is what I sent to Angus. Do you remember me sending you this?
Yes. But we ended up sending it to Tony Bruno. He went next.
No, after I sent it to you first. Okay, so you hear that. That's what that is. And so then I send it to Angus, and he sends his part back to me, which sounds like this.
What is that?
That's your bass part.
Oh,
Right?
okay, yeah, now you hit.
Okay, so that's what the bass sounds like in there, right? And the drums are just, drilling along. So then what we did was I sent it to Tony, right?
Yeah.
To Tony Bruno, because we need a guitar on it. So Tony was the next one to go. This is not easy, but it's fun. Okay, so then Tony puts this on. Right?
Yep.
And then
Yep.
he's playing to this. Right? He's playing to your bass part. Okay, so do you remember that?
Yeah.
Bit? Because once he did that, once Tony played that part that you just heard,
Yeah.
I said to Angus, we need to make the bass part and the drums do that. We should
Yeah.
bring out for the first one, and then come in for the rest of them.
Yeah.
So we did that, and Tony put some. Let me see if I can find where his clean guitars are.
How many guitar tracks did he put on there?
3.
Three? Okay.
Did the rhythm track, right? He did.
Yeah, dirty, clean, and a lead.
Yeah, I don't know what. Okay, here we go. It's weird because I have to it's like I have to. I don't know. It's weird. They don't want to just start on their own. But I'll go out and come in. It's weird. I've never done this thing before like this. But
Yeah. Now I know what you mean by doing from the studio.
guitar, right? And then here's the bass guitar. But he played a solo. But so this is the trio. This is what the 3 of us sounded like together. Let me just try. Where am I? Hot trio. I've been naming these frickin' tracks all day. Here you go. There we go. You guys will know how this song goes by the end of the show. Oh, here comes this,
Yeah.
the figure, and we stop. Okay. So we got that. All right, and now the thing that we did was Tony put a lead on, which I'll play, and he put a kind of a funky track on, which I'll play you when we get to there. So
Yeah.
that's the rhythm guitar. That's a power trio. That's me, Angus, and Tony. And I couldn't tell you the last time I was in the same room with Tony, and this was before I had ever been in the room with you.
And
But
Yeah.
so what?
thank you, Gail.
Thank you. What happened to my stars? Where's my stars? Because I'm in the wrong thing. Hang on. Thank heaven for rockstar senders and
You rock.
Oh.
all right. So I need
That's great.
Okay, so then, so we had the power trio thing going, right?
Yeah, I'm hearing a loop back or something on the drums. I'm hearing like a double hit and stuff like that.
That's weird. Maybe because I didn't turn my microphone off. Stupid.
Maybe
Mm.
that's it.
Yeah, let's try this.
Yeah, that's a much better.
So then we added the B3. So if you guys remember Wade, right? Of course you do.
Yep.
We had him lay this B3 part on there. Let me start this one again. Well, now you know where you are, right? Now here's the clean guitar that Tony played. Solo. Unbelievable.
Yeah.
So I mean, it just cracks me up to hear all those parts together. But this, oh wait, where we broke down.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, you know what? I guess at this point everybody kind of knows what's going on, so I should maybe play the track, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, because I can do that.
You can do that.
Gosh, I can do that. I got to remember how to when I set these up for next week to.
Venus is in retrograde.
Could be.
I'm reading about it.
Here you go.
Yeah.
That B3 is just ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He is so good.
He says it sounds great. Now he's gonna write the lyrics.
Well, that's what we're going to talk about next. Live. It does have a kind of form to it. You know, this would be the.
I just heard that.
Yeah.
I remember having trouble coming out of back into that section. A little bit of trouble with that. I had to start counting it and everything like that because it was just turning into that mess. And then I was adding to the mess.
But you see, that's, and again, for, you know, people that haven't been in the recording studio or haven't been, you know, usually you would do all those separate tracks, but you would do them at the same time. Especially when we were doing the rhythm tracks. Angus and I would play, even if we were isolated. I'd be in the drum booth or whatever. He'd be in the control room. I'd be in the live room.
Yeah.
We would play it at the same time. None of this was played at the same time.
No.
No.
The only thing that you and I did back and forth was I reacted to some of the changes, and because I remember replaying the drum part to what
Right.
you played on the bass part. Then we sent it to Tony, and Tony put in all those amazing things, and he put in that. So, and I played the drum part over again, and you dropped in that bass part. Then
Yeah.
we sent it to Wade. I had no idea what was going to come back. Wade Preston, you guys remember Wade? Used to
Yeah.
play us out on.
Sure. He was Billy Joel on Broadway in.
Moving
Moving
out.
out.
That's right.
And it's just, I've still never been in the same room with him.
Nope.
No.
It's crazy.
Now,
Booker. Well, you've been in the same room with Mousy.
Been in the same room
Before
with
you
yeah,
met her.
yeah, before
You met-
pre-show.
Yeah. No, at NAMM.
Yeah, pre-show, before the show.
Right.
Before the rock and roll show.
Oh, it's thundering. Hi,
yeah,
John.
it's thundering, man.
John's talking up a storm today.
He's
you have
got.
rain? You have rain down there now?
It rained
We had,
before,
we had, but
it's thundering again with no rain. It's like in the distance.
yeah. So you know.
Wow.
But
Wow.
the thing, you know, the thing about that whole thing, you know, and I was talking earlier when you weren't here, that I have the ability to do what most guys, you know, people that do their own records, I can play everything, you know, and I
Yeah.
have certain stuff, but there's nothing like playing with other guys. And when we were stuck in that pandemic, my favorite thing. I like the studio. I love the studio, but my favorite thing is to play live. I
Yeah.
like to play live. I don't want to do it right once and then wait for everybody else. I want to. It's just you know, that's where my.
I agree. I'm like that too. I'd much rather do live than studio.
That's where my comfort play because I love the spontaneity of it. I like the risk. It's like I like the I like the whole part of that.
Yeah. Oh,
So when COVID happened, there wasn't going to be any of that. I mean, it was fun when I did all the shows with all the different guys. You know, it was spontaneous because there was newness to it. You know what I mean? And nobody really was worried about making a mistake or did you screw up or oh that's not how it
yeah,
goes.
yeah.
And I missed all that. You know, and it's fun writing stuff on your own. I mean, it's fun. I do it all the time, or I had done it like, you know, forever. But
Yeah.
there's nothing like interacting with another player. You know,
No.
even when I did the track with Booker, he played something that was so cool to what I played. I had to replay it so that I could address what he played.
Yeah, yeah.
Get that, you know, if you're not in the same room with a guy. It's just, you know, you don't get that.
No, Booker's a great player. He really is. He's a real great player.
Well, I tell you what, some of the stuff that you played on there, man. I mean, this was if you listen to Let me go back to it just for a second and see if I can get the bass part up.
I'm still not real happy with that, that whole thing.
But no, but in this part here, let me go forward. Your track isn't synced up, which is why it's doing that.
Yeah.
Just
Okay, Jason Bateman.
what's the matter?
Okay, Jason
Oh, am
Bateman.
I checking you out? Okay.
Okay.
Did you hear that whole part? Listen to that thing that he did in the middle when we went to the chords
Yeah.
to Wade's chords. Where's the freaking piano, Steve? That was just he was great. I mean, everybody
Wow.
did a great job on that track, and it was so much fun. And I really thought that the whole thing was going to turn into this. I thought. I mean, we have almost a half an album's worth of stuff, but I don't. I don't know how you distribute music anymore.
No, you've sent so many tracks out. It's but how long did it take for Wade to get that keyboard part back? It's only like 2 days or something like that, right?
And that was only because because his Hammond was in the studio and he couldn't, and somebody was using the studio. He did that in a day. Tony sent all 4 of his tracks back in a day.
Yeah, he's a monster.
And think about it. If you said to everybody,
Stevens too.
yeah, well, Stevens did everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. In a day, he played all the guitar, the leads, the rhythms, the bass, the whole 9 yards.
Yeah.
But the thing about it is, if you told everybody, if we said, hey, listen, we're going to go to NAMM or whatever the occasion would be, and these 4 guys, you, me, Wade, and Tony, we're going to play, we could play that song just like that and never having even rehearsed it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, without a doubt. Without a doubt. Don't
Yeah.
need to rehearse it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the beauty of the music. But my my producer has come up with a challenging little bit of trivia.
Okay.
Oh yes, I have.
I hope you all are ready for this.
I've got a Prince one.
Prince one.
Yes.
A Prince. Right. This is okay.
Prince.
This is a Prince one.
Okay, are you guys ready to play a little game?
Oh, and then I have a Prince story.
Oh, you want to tell your Prince story
Yeah, tell
first?
your Prince story first.
Oh no, it's something Franny was reading. Sinead O'Connor. What was that big song she had? Oh,
Compared to you.
yeah, that Prince wrote.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Well, she was reading somewhere that he invited her over to because he didn't like how she did it. Supposedly he was real unhappy with how she did it. So he invited her over his house. And she had him waiting in the kitchen or something like that for him. But anyway, he comes into the kitchen with 2 pillows, right? And gives her a pillow and wants to have a pillow fight with her. But he's got something in his pillow that's hard. He starts hitting her with it.
Oh my gosh.
Man. But yeah, and then he went on to say how much he hated what she did to the song and everything. And she was pretty much like, I don't care. It was a hit.
No shit.
Wow.
I don't care. It was a hit, but I thought that was
Definitely strange.
Yeah, he was, yeah.
Yeah. Talented, but strange. Well, okay, well, listen to this one about Prince.
All right, so yeah.
okay.
Here's what about the show, what is
New
it?
Girl.
New Girl with Zoe
Zoe
Deschanel.
Okay, yes.
Years ago.
In 2014,
2014.
Prince emailed Zoe Deschanel because he wanted to be a guest star on that show because he was such a fan. He watched it every week when he was on tour.
Had the
He had
band
the
watch
band
it. They all had to come in
every
and watch
week.
this frickin' show with him.
But he insisted that there would be no reality stars on the episode that he was going to do.
There were certain reality stars that he refused to perform with.
Right.
On the show, no matter who they were, this was his one deal breaker.
If they're on the show, I'm not doing it.
Right, if they're on the show, I'm
so
not.
Was it?
So the four. Here's wait, how many choices do we have?
4.
4 choices.
Was it the Osbournes?
The Osbournes, reality TV, right?
Kate plus 8.
Kate plus 8. You remember the she was married to the
guy and they had 8 kids.
They had 8 kids.
Yes.
The Real World. You remember that from
Remember
MTV?
The Real World from MTV?
Yes.
Or the Kardashians.
Or the Kardashians.
Which reality stars did he say he would not be on the show if they were on that show?
The Kardashians.
Okay, you say the Kardashians. But are our children going to guess? Sue says Kardashians.
Yeah.
All right, it's the Kardashians. And the thing is that Khloe Kardashian and Kris Jenner had already shot scenes for that show, and they had to cut them out if they wanted Prince to be on it. Yep, true story.
That was good. That was really good.
Clark Gayton had the best Prince story I've heard in my life.
I don't know, the pillow fight with something hard in it. I mean,
Connor didn't kick his ass.
like watching New Girl every week and having the band watch it when they were on tour. And he was like obsessed with the storyline of a guy and a girl in it, Jess and somebody. I don't know. I've never seen it before.
Never seen the show.
We might have to watch it.
Yeah, we'll look for his episode.
Okay, I have another one now.
Oh, a twofer.
Bring it on.
After being nominated 13 times for a Grammy, who still hasn't won a Grammy?
Okay, 13 Grammy nominations.
No wins.
No win.
Was it
Okay.
John Mayer?
Was it John Mayer?
Katy Perry? Or Faith Hill? Let the children guess if you want to play, children. Angus, you got a guess?
I'm going to say Faith Hill.
Okay, Angus is saying Faith Hill. Steve, you don't know the answer to this
No,
one.
I don't know the answer to this one. What was it? Faith Hill, Katy Perry, and who?
John Mayer.
Wow.
Nominated 13 times. Okay, Gail says Faith Hill.
Yeah, I'm going to go
Sue
with
wants the choices again.
I'll go with Faith Hill.
Choices are John Mayer, Katy Perry, or Faith Hill. Okay, Sue's saying John Mayer. You say Faith Hill?
Yeah, I say Faith Hill.
Angus says Faith Hill?
Yes.
Katy Perry.
Oh.
Whoa. Really?
Yeah. Shock.
Okay. All right.
Faith Hill too.
No kidding. I would have thought she definitely won a.
I think because Faith Hill was around for a long time.
Yeah. Well, that's why I put her in there. See, I make up the two that aren't.
Yeah, she makes up the
I have
Faith.
Nice.
This one is a little gloomy, but
Who shot themselves in the head?
no. What band from the 60s had 2 original members commit suicide? Badfinger, Traffic, or the Hollies?
Badfinger.
Okay, Angus says Badfinger. Let's let the children weigh in.
What was it?
Badfinger, Traffic, or the Hollies? One of them hung himself in 1975. The other one hung himself in 1983. Kitty says the Hollies. Angus said Badfinger.
Sue said Badfinger.
Sue said Badfinger.
Kitster said Hollies, right?
Okay.
Oh, Gail
It's
said Traffic.
Badfinger.
Yeah, it was, and I would have thought that would have been easy. I would have put Badfinger at the end of the list.
And let me
because
tell
Pete
you the
Ham-
reason why.
Okay.
They had a manager
Oh,
that freaking took them to the back, like took all of the
took
money,
them to the cleaners,
took them to
That's
the.
right.
take them to the bank.
They had all those hit
Went
songs,
to the bank by
and
himself.
like Joey Mullen had made $8,000 after they were 8 years. One of them made $6,000. They wrote that song that Harry Nilsson made a hit, "Without
Right.
You."
Yeah.
Yeah.
They wrote that. Two of them, the two that hung themselves, wrote that and didn't get any money for it. The manager made like millions.
Wow. Yeah. Yeah. No, I remember reading all about that with Badfinger. Yeah.
Yeah, we just saw a documentary on them.
Yeah.
So
Now that we
on
have,
Freevee. Now Gail says her Freevee
yeah.
won't let her watch if she's watching it and she goes the next day to watch the next episode. It won't let her. Ours does because we watched
Yeah.
the Temptations one night and then we watched them the next night.
Man, have you seen that? Have you seen the Temptations thing?
No.
Oh man.
No,
That's-
I'm still watching this Manifest. This one Manifest.
Yeah.
Okay, how many of the Temptations committed suicide?
Well,
Not funny. One. One was
Just
murdered.
one? Oh, okay.
Murder.
All right.
yeah, one was murdered.
One committed suicide.
One committed suicide.
One died of cancer, lung
And
cancer.
the other one died from whatever that
Rheumatoid
rheumatoid
arthritis.
arthritis.
Yeah.
Uh,
That's why when Steve saw them in
The only one that was
89?
left no, 90, I think.
90,
it was.
the only one that was left was
left was
Otis
Otis.
because he was the only one that was
Otis
still
Williams.
alive.
wow. Wow.
But man,
Like,
what a trip. I mean, I remember the Temptations played our high school prom. I wasn't in high school yet. But I remember sneaking, because White Plains High School is only a couple of miles from where we lived. And I think we probably hitchhiked and we were outside, the gym where they had the prom, and you could hear it. It's like the frickin' Temptations. It was,
yeah.
David Ruffin.
yeah,
That-
nothing.
He's the one that got
And Eddie
murdered.
Kendricks.
Yeah.
You imagine, I mean, look at, I guess they didn't have any really, there were no places for them to play except for schools, I guess, right? And theaters, small theaters.
Yeah, what are you talking? When?
Back then, the Temptations.
Way back then.
When did
Yeah,
you
way back then.
at school?
I mean, there was no Madison Square. Was there a Madison Square Garden?
They were in the '60s. They were on the Cavalcade of Stars, and they would play theaters.
Copacabana.
Well, they had to work up to playing the Copacabana, but yeah, they would play, clubs and theaters. They would play.
In schools.
Yeah, but for
Schools.
2 years they didn't like have a hit, and they were like broke, really, really broke, and ready to like give up. And then Smokey Robinson wrote, what was the song that he wrote? That
My
was,
Girl?
No, it wasn't My Girl.
Tears of a Clown.
No.
No.
It was
It
either
is.
My Girl or I don't know. But I tell you what,
Yeah.
when you hear those guys, David Ruffin was just. It was ridiculous, and when I realized that, because I was real into Motown, I loved Motown, and because I was, in the '60s, I was 10, I guess, 8, 9, 10, so on, in the early '60s before the Beatles came out, and I remember all that music, Mary Wells and. Just all of that stuff. It was just unbelievable how good it all was, and you don't realize but that was the Funk Brothers playing on everything.
Yeah, see, my father listened to a lot of Herb Albert. So I was listening to a lot of Herb Albert, the Tijuana Brass, and and I guess and the Simon and Garfunkel album, Bridge Over Troubled Water. What year did that come out?
God, I don't know. I
Was that
definitely
before no, it was after the Beatles.
no. That had to be after the Beatles.
Yeah, that was after the Beatles. And
Okay, their first hit was "The Way You Do the Things You Do." And that's
way you
before
do the
David.
things you do,
Yeah, that's before David Ruffin was in the band.
way you do the things you do.
No, you could have been candle.
Mhm.
It was.
Okay,
They
what
were
do you
so.
want to know, Angus?
What's that?
What did you say? When was what?
When did what?
The Bridge Over Troubled Waters album with Simon and Garfunkel. When did that
I
come out?
love that. I will find out. That was their last one, you know.
But it was there was another one. There was a couple other ones. That was my father always listened to because my father was an electrical engineer. He had put speakers. He was trying to put speakers all over the whole house. And the speakers downstairs in the den were up next to the ceiling against the wall.
It was
And my
January
bedroom was right above that.
1970.
1970, January 1970.
Oh, okay. Phew, I wasn't even close.
The speakers were up there, and what?
They were up near the ceiling, and my bedroom was right above that. So I kept on hearing that,
Yeah, of course.
just over and over and over and over again. I think it was
Herb Alpert is the A in A&M Records.
yes,
Mhm.
yeah,
But,
that too.
you know,
Now the other, I was telling you guys. Do you have a video player or anything?
no, just
No.
you.
Oh, Gail said about the Temptations, the song that says 3rd of September. That was Papa Was a Rolling Stone.
Man.
And the singer's father really died on the 3rd of September.
Well, man, tap into it.
Yeah, he's like, I don't want to sing this song. My father died on that day. And he went, well, I didn't know that. And he said, you did know that. And he said, well, I'm doing it for emotion.
It was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, I'll give you some emotion. And that was not David Ruffin. That was after David
That
Ruffin.
was Dennis, yeah. Hang on, let me see if I can find. Will I find it? Will I? I don't
What are you
think
looking
so.
for?
I'm looking for. Oh, yes!
Uh-oh.
Here you go. You're not ready for this. You not ready. You ready?
Okay.
I'm ready.
Maybe you're ready. I gotta do that. Whoops!
Yeah.
Ah, Steve with the temps. And where's Otis?
Otis is, well, he's behind me. You can't see him in this shot.
Uh,
Yeah.
And he was the only original one.
Yep. He was
Well,
the
my
only
first
original
45 was a Motown. It was the Jackson 5. I was like a little kid, but it still was Motown.
I tell you what, and you see the look on, that's Ron's face, because usually they want people to come up that can't sing,
Yeah.
let's have them sing My Girl.
Yeah, like you and the Entwistle Band did at
Right,
Sound Check
yeah, we
Party.
used to do that at Soundcheck, bring
Mm-hmm.
somebody up to sing the real me. But, uh, you know.
Oh, really?
You have no idea what that was like. Because the guy said to me, "You a ringer, huh, Ron? You a ringer, huh?" Well, I did own part of the club. But,
Yeah.
oh, man. But what a great, oh, man. They were just,
Yeah.
they were
And
great.
that picture actually made the paper.
Yeah, it made the paper.
Yeah.
Wow. All
Sing-
right.
How cool is that? That's,
That's very cool. That's very cool.
It's just a,
So I have that picture.
you do.
Yeah, I do have that picture. I don't know. I don't know why. For some reason I got that picture. Yeah. And still the picture from when you were on Law and Order coming up the steps.
Oh. The ham bone shot. Whoa, I'm warping up.
I always love that. All right, then I'm going to get going.
Well, we're all going to get going.
we'll
So
see you
we'll
tomorrow
see you
night?
tomorrow night. We're
Yep.
back on our regular whatever it is that we do.
Oh, yeah.
This was fun though. I mean, I like breaking these songs down.
The
You know.
regular
Yeah,
thing
it was good. You gotta pick
This-
something for next week.
This day in history.
Oh, right.
For your pasture.
Yeah, no, I'm just talking about Free for All
Oh.
Friday.
Okay, let's see.
What-
Thank
what?
you, Gail.
Oh.
Kaylee said, thank you, Remy, Lori, Steve, and for the birthday wishes.
Oh, you are
yeah.
welcome. You are more than. Oh,
Hi, Lori.
for you all.
Angus.
The
Hi,
burning
Chris.
hoodle. The burning hoodle for you, Angus.
There you go. The burn.
Burning hoodle.
May your hoodle burn for eternity.
Oh, and Lori Richardson. Thank you, Lori.
Oh!
Ooh.
You better get out while you can, Angus.
Boy, everybody's going nuts now.
Give that little Milo a kiss.
Yes.
I give Milo a kiss.
Yeah. Right on his mouth.
You know, yeah, well,
Thank you,
like a
Sue.
hit.
You
Woo.
got the guts to get to
Four of
the
them.
hoodle. Gotta get to the burning hoodle. Look at this. And you know, the burning hoodle does bring good fortune. You know that, right?
That's right.
We're having a
The
star
fortune
party.
of the burning hoodle.
And
Set it down this way.
let's not forget.
That's right.
Oh, there she
Kaylee.
is, the
Let's not
birthday girl.
forget, with her wiggles and wags and the seahorse.
And she got cupcakes. She got lots of
This
things.
stuff. All right.
Oh, it's
See you guys later.
That's the
All
end of
right,
our
take
show
care,
anyway.
bud.
All right. See you guys later. See you, Lori. See you,
Nice
Steve.
bass playing, by the way, there, Hot Shot.
Yes.
And thank you. Thank you. I'll talk to you later.
Bye,
Okay.
guys. All right. Well, that concludes another.
That does
rock and roll
conclude
show
another
and tell.
rock and roll show. It's not showtime anymore. So what does that mean? That means means it's time for the credit roll.
Oh, Gail made those cupcakes. Wow.
Wow. Were they doggy cupcakes? Or
I
were they
doubt it.
just
There were a lot of them.
delicious cupcakes? Anyway, listen, you know how it goes. Tomorrow night, Free for All Friday. And if I don't see you in the future, I'll see you in the pasture.
Good night, everybody. See
Night,
you
kids.
tomorrow for a Free for All Friday.
See you then. Oh, what happened there?